Have you ever gone into an art museum and after seeing a couple pieces, you went, I could make that? Honestly, I was the same way. Let's talk about art. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I am a big fan of Renaissance art. The children that look like fully grown adult men, and then the ironclad horses. Nay, nay, brothers. Nay, nay. Art isn't meant to be this simple. Imagine if you went to an art museum and all you saw were Impressionist pieces or Americana. Excuse me. I would have a very, very bad time. Those two are the movements that I don't like as much as the other ones. That being said, art is something that you would have to understand that everything is intentional. The paint, the texture, the materials that were used, everything. And all of that is put together so the artist can have a moment with you and that you can look into their soul for a little bit. Art is something that reaches out and grabs your insides without being Jeffrey Dahmer about it. Ooh, it's warm out here. So I got into art a lot more when I was hanging out with my cousins. We played basketball together, we played video games, Halo, Grand Theft Auto. And as I hung out with them more, I realized, something about their room decor. They really liked painting landscapes and animals and cars. Are you kidding me? I still don't know how to draw tires and wheels without it looking like deflated donuts. But I digress. And that really inspired me. That really inspired me to get one of those draw your character books. I believe I had one for Dragon Ball Z and Pokemon. And I really focused on the accuracy. I wanted to make sure that by the time I finished my drawing of Goku, that he could Spirit Bomb Frieza. That by the time I finished my drawing of Pikachu, he wouldn't evolve into Raichu. That's what I was going for. I was going for accuracy. I was not looking at self-expression, which is perfectly fine for that age. I was like 8 or 9, and all I cared about was I wanted to draw my favorite characters. And that's what kickstarted art for me. Even though it was a very childish and competitive mindset, I'm happy I outgrew it. Art has honestly become so much more than just character creation or coloring, to say the least. It's become a way of life. It's something that I pour out into consistently. My motif has become understand a feeling. Why am I feeling a certain way? What do these feelings mean? And then capture that, immortalize it through a medium, through material. Because at the end of the day, I am sharing my world. I am sharing a piece of me with you. I want you to understand me better because I feel like art is a conversation between the artist and the audience. Pieces of me are put into everything I make. I'm passionate about art and making the best of whatever that I can. I also believe, as I was growing more into understanding my style and why I make art the way that I do, I also believe that people can operate on a higher creative level if they let themselves. Because naturally, people look at skill and think, I'm not operating at that skill. How can I be artistic, or how can I be this, that, or the other? Skills will come along the way. Skills can be taught. Ambition, drive, and passion, I believe, is what will get you further than anything like that. If you have a story to tell, that will get you further. I hope you don't doubt yourself. And I hope you tap into your creative potential.